Hello, I'd like to welcome you to this videotape on Iron Vest Qigong, the internal strength and health set. My name is Professor Thomas Keene from Keene's Martial Arts Academy. Today you're going to be watching the videotape that we have prepared during a black belt seminar on the Iron Vest set. On this videotape I'm going to give you the overview of the Iron Vest set, all 25 exercises. I'm going to go through them, explain the movements, describe the actions and the breathing that goes along with them. Going to be giving you a very brief history lesson on the Iron Vest. Going to be detailing the traditional and the modern training program for Iron Vest. And going to be giving you some of the training benefits that you can receive while doing the Iron Vest. Both martial artists that do contact and non-martial artists, those individuals who are just doing the Iron Vest for health purposes. Those of you who have received the video or the video CD, and those of you here at the seminar, have received the booklet on Iron Vest Qigong. The book here details all 25 exercises, is laid out in picture format with brief descriptions. It has a brief overview, the history and the training program are also listed in here. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time, especially on the videotape, going over this material. On page 58 of the book, you can get the outline for the entire Iron Vest set. There's also some note pages. So those of you here, open up to your note page section and also the outline on page 58, and we're going to get started. Okay, a very brief history lesson of the Iron Vest. I'm not going to go into all the different individuals who supposedly invented or discovered the Iron Vest. I'm not going to go in through Chinese history and go through the dynasties. I'm not going to go through even the martial arts lineage that can always be disputed back and forth and causes arguments. Iron Vest, historically, is an internal strength and health set that was designed to increase the health and increase the qi or the energy inside the body. During wartime, the ability for the body to withstand strikes from hand-to-hand combat and also combat using weapons and things of that nature was the main purpose for Iron Vest, to make the body strong. When black powder and firearms came about, the practice of Iron Vest, as well as many other training programs, became abandoned because it was much easier to train with firearms than it was to train your body physically and make it stronger. Now, as it was explained to me, the way that Iron Vest works. Iron Vest increases the qi or the energy that circulates around the internal organs to act as a cushion or a protection for the organs. Now, again, this history lesson is for those martial artists who are going to be doing Iron Vest all the way through for the benefits. I'm not going to go through the modern health benefits at this point. We're going to get to that into the next section. Protecting the internal organs is what Iron Vest was designed for. It was explained that if you have an egg, the egg represents the internal organs. If you drop the egg, obviously it's going to break. So will an organ shatter, whether it's a hollow or a solid organ. It's going to rupture from enough force. By placing the egg inside of a balloon and filling the balloon with air, you are allowing a protection around the egg. Okay, the air and the latex balloon will act as a cushioning for trauma or force going on to the egg. Same thing with our bodies. The egg represents the organs. The air represents the qi, or the energy that circulates in and around the organs. And the balloon would represent the fascia, or the coverings of the organs and the body cavities. Iron Vest increases that qi, or increases that layer of air, if you will, to make the organ coverings stronger and protect the organs from trauma. Alright, so that is what Iron Vest was designed for. Gives you an idea of what it does from a historical standpoint. Alright, let's go into the training benefits for martial artists and those individuals just seeking Iron Vest training for health benefits. The benefits of Iron Vest. As the name depicts. It is a strength set and it is a health set. The strength benefits are what we're mainly looking for in martial artists, especially from the standpoint of full contact martial artists. Those of you who are going to be doing the traditional training program will receive both the health and the strength benefits from the Iron Vest. You're going to be looking at an increase in the strength of the body, particularly the area that covers a shirt or a vest or a jacket. Okay, and that's why the name Iron Vest, also called Iron Shirt or Iron Jacket. It is going to start protecting the center area of your chest, and it will expand out through the shoulders, the back, and the abdominal region. You're going to find that you're going to be able to receive more blows without injury, and that your injuries that you may receive will have a faster recovery time than normal. Those of you who are looking just for the health benefits of Iron Vest and you're going to be doing the modern training program, you're going to be looking at an increase in your posture. You're going to be looking at a stronger stability for the lower back and the abdominal regions for those of you with back injuries like myself. You're going to find that you're going to have increased muscular endurance, whether you are carrying packages, whether you are in the weight room, or you're doing aerobics. You're going to have an increase in the muscle's ability to withstand endurance exercises. You're also going to find that you're going to be able to reduce the waistline and some other problem areas like the back of the arm. With repeated training, you will burn off some of the fat that may hinder your performance in these areas. All right? You're going to be conditioning the abdominal muscles. You're going to be working the chest muscles and the shoulders. You're going to feel that right away in the first set. As you progress into the other sets, your lower back, your lumbar region is going to be strengthened, the supporting muscles in the back. You will also find that the posture, as I noted before, you will feel a traction going throughout the spinal column, and you're going to feel, especially if you've had back injuries in the past, you're going to feel a release of that pain and the tension that sits on the lumbar area that most of us have problems with our lower back injuries. All right? Now let's go on to the training program, both traditional and modern training program. Training programs for the Iron Vest Qigong. Now this is already outlined in the book, so I'm going to go through this very quickly. All right? Take notes on it if it helps. All right? Now, the traditional training program, that is for the martial artists, that is for those individuals doing contact sports. It can also be for those doing non-martial arts contact sports, football, hockey, things of that nature. Okay, we're just wrestling in general. Training program, traditionally, is 3 years, minimum 3 years in length. You're going to do, for the first week, you're going to do the first 8 exercises, 36 repetitions, and the repetitions we're going to explain on the end part of this videotape when we get to those exercise sets. So don't worry about that right now. But you're going to start with 36 repetitions. It'll take you about 15 to 20 minutes a day. And you're going to do the 8 exercises, which is the first set, which we outlined in the book. And you're going to do those every day for 1 week. The second week, you're going to do set 1 and set 2. All 16 exercises, 36 repetitions. It'll take you about 30 to 45 minutes to do that, depending upon how fast you go. The third week, you're going to do all 24 exercises. By the time you get to the fourth week, you're going to do all 25 exercises, 36 repetitions. From that point on, you are going to do 6 months to 1 year every day, about an hour and a half. If you go quickly, as you develop your speed with this, it'll take about an hour and 15 minutes. You're going to do 36 repetitions. The second year, you're going to do 72 repetitions. And the third year, for those of you who want to get all the benefits from Iron Vest, we'll do 144 repetitions. The modern training program, this is for everybody else who is not looking for the strength benefits or all the strength benefits internally. This is for those who just want muscular endurance and some other health benefits from the Iron Vest. You would simply choose one of the 3 sets. And I recommend the first set because that is the one you're going to feel the most in. Do 8 exercises a day, about 15 to 20 minutes worth, 36 repetitions, and each week just pick another 8 exercises and then repeat that series over and over again. From a high horse stance. Alright? Slight bend in the knees. Okay? If you want to get more of a workout, you can get a deeper bend in the knees. Okay? You can squat down a little bit further. Keep the body upright. Keep the back flat. Don't bend over. Okay? Keep the body upright. The first exercise is called the big hug. Okay? You're going to extend the arms up, shoulder height. Notice my wrists are dropped down. Okay? Don't hold them out like this. Keep everything nice and relaxed. This posture here, you're going to hold for 3 minutes. Alright? 3 minutes. In between each of the exercises, this will be your rest position, which you will hold for 1 minute. Okay? From here, all the breathing is done with the lower diaphragm. Okay? The breathing sequences and things like that are something that I prefer to teach in the classroom as opposed on the videotape. For the most part, you're just going to breathe with the diaphragm, with the belly. Do not take a full breath and fill your upper chest. Just the lower abdominal region or the diaphragm. Okay? Alright? Breathe in through the nose. Let it fill the stomach. When you breathe out, through most of these exercises, you're going to be breathing out through the nose. There's a couple you're going to be breathing out through your mouth. Okay? But when you're breathing out, the stomach pulls in. When you're breathing in, the stomach comes out and fills up. Alright? So again, the first one, the big hug, for 3 minutes. Alright, what you're going to do is lower your hands, then bring your hands palms up this time. Palms up. Everything is relaxed. Okay? Don't have your hands down here. Okay? Bring the arms up, shoulder height. You're going to hold this position here. This is called monk holding the bowl of rice. You're going to hold this position for 3 minutes. Alright, going into number 3. Number 3 is a 2-part exercise. Alright, I'm going to give you some cautions with this as well. If you have bad knees, you have bad hips, if you have a bad back, you're going to need to modify this one. Okay? Because it can be rather taxing on the joints. Alright? I have a herniated disc, but I've been able to modify it and strengthen my body so that I can do the exercise correctly. This one's called Buffalo Goes to the Sea. It's in 2 parts. Okay? With this one here, the hands come out in front of the body. Palms up, you make a fist. You're going to bend forward. You're going to keep the head upwards. Okay? Don't look down. Okay? Keep the head looking upwards. The arms are out in front of the body. You're going to bend down into a squat position, looking straight ahead. You're going to hold that position for 1 minute. Alright, let me show you a side view. Those of you on the video. From here, bending down. Do not round the back. It's okay if you want to start from up here. If you have bad joints or something, or your legs are just weak, you can start from up here and work your way down to here. Okay. The elbows do not rest on the thighs. They do not touch the chest. They're held out in front of the body. Again, for 1 minute. The second part of this is very simply opening up the hands, keeping the palms up, and taking them through the legs. So you're here, open the hands up, take them through the legs, palms up, keep the head looking upwards. Okay? From the side, bending down. From here, open the hands up, take them through the thighs, keep the palms up. Okay? Nice relaxed diaphragmatic breathing, nice and easy. Do not hold your breath. Okay? When you hold your breath, you stop the circulation of qi through the body. Keep breathing normally. Okay? Again, you're going to hold each one of those postures for 1 minute. Okay? Then you're going to come to the first rest position. Okay? From this point on, after each exercise, you will come to the rest position for 1 minute. Okay? Remember, nice bend in the knees, nice horse stance. The wider the legs are, or the deeper down that you go, the more you're going to feel it in the legs. Sometimes in the beginning, individuals may just want to move around a little bit, or they might want to just keep their legs up like this. That's fine in the beginning until you get used to it. But in order to get the results, you need to get down and you need to bend the thighs. You need to strengthen the legs, support the back. All right, the next one. This is where we go into the movement exercises. These have repetitions to them. 36 repetitions for the first year, 72 repetitions for the second year, 144 repetitions for the third year. All right? The movement exercises, the repetitions, are to be done as quickly as possible. This is not like Tai Chi where you're going to be going very, very slow. This is for building speed as well as internal energy. So move the hands quickly, but once you learn the movements, then pick up the pace. Do not begin going full speed because you're going to be taking shortcuts and you're not going to get the proper motions and you're not going to get the proper benefits. All right? So again, from here, from the horse stance, extend the arms out. This is from the rest position. From here, you're going to bring the hands down. Right hand on top of left. Bring the hands up. Now notice the palms are facing upwards. Bring it up and over. Now the left hand is on top. My elbows, my arms are above the collarbone. Don't come up to here. Bring it up and over. From here, bringing the arms down. Notice the palms are down. Left hand's on top. Then return to here. Okay, and repeat the motion. Right hand on top, up, over, down, and back up. Once you have the motion down, then you can take it nice and quick. Make sure you breathe. Do not hold your breath. All right? There is no power in these motions. You're not going to come under tension. You're not going to push down with force. Everything is nice and relaxed, nice and fluid. Okay? That one is called the rabbit on parade. Okay, rabbit on parade. The next one, the crane. This one I'm going to give you from the side view as well. You're going to begin with the hands out in front of the body. From the horse stance, arms are in front of the chest. Bend the hands down. Okay, this is a crane position. For those of you in the martial arts, bring the hands down, fingertips together. Bend the arms backwards. Okay? Notice where my elbows are. They're going to stay there. They're not going to come out like this. Okay? From here, you're going to open the hands up, push out to the center of the chest. Down, back, and then out. Down, back, out. Do not do this. Okay? Do not bring the elbows out to the sides. This way. Okay, from the side view. Notice the wrist position from here. Bend down first. Bring them back. Then out. Okay, 36 repetitions. That was called the crane, 36 times. The next one, from the horse stance again. Again, you're going into the rest position between each of these. All right? From here, cat chases the mouse. The arms come across the body. Right hand on top of the left. Cross about right past the wrists, about mid-forearm. Okay? This will peak the muscles of the chest. Okay? Bring it across. Drop it down. Now the left arm is on the outside. From here, you're going to lower the hands down. Back up to the start position. Cross, right hand on top. Drop down. Lower the hands and back up. Do not come from here to here. Make sure you're crossing the arms first, then dropping the elbows, then the hands. Okay? 36 repetitions. As you have the motions down, you can pick up the pace. Okay? After 36 repetitions, back into the resting position. Okay? There's no breaks. Okay? Don't lower the arms and wait around for about a minute. You go right into rest position and hold. Okay? Alright, again, each rest position is for 1 minute. Okay? Rest positions for 1 minute. Number 7, the whip. From the horse stance, from the rest position, bend the wrist down, just like we did in the crane. Bring the arms in. Notice the arms, the elbows, are above the collarbones. Don't hold them down here. Bring them up. From here, you're going to extend the arms out to the sides, the angles, 45 degrees, back and forth. Okay? This is called the whip, back and forth. As this hand comes out, this hand has to be pulled back. Okay? Don't just keep it here. Pull it back as this hand extends. Pull back as this hand extends. The secret to this one is this begins massaging the organs. Do not move the hips. Okay? Do not turn the hips. Just the torso. Okay? For those of you in the gym who have ever put a staff or a stick on the back of your neck and you put your arms up and you did this kind of exercise to work your obliques, that's what you're doing now. Number 8. This will complete the first set as is outlined in the book. This is called twist and palm out. You hold the hands to the sides, palms are up. Now, you're going to twist just the torso. Don't move the hips. Twist, just like the last one. Now, it's really irrelevant which hand goes on top, which hand goes on the bottom. But for simplicity's sake, follow this pattern. It'll make it easier for you. If you're twisting to the left side, the left hand is palm up on the bottom. The right hand is palm up over top. You're twisting this way, then you're bringing it to this side. You're reversing the hand positions. Right hand on the bottom, left hand on the top. The bottom hand, the right hand, is now going to palm out, center of the chest. Pull the other hand back. Do not deliver a forceful strike. This is not external training. This is internal, so nice and relaxed. Come back to the same side. Twist, twist, then palm out. Back to the same side. Twist, twist, palm out. Repeat the motion. 72 repetitions. You want to do 36 each side. Twist, twist, palm out. Okay, a little bit faster. And back to the rest position. Now, doing those 20 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes, 36 repetitions. That's what you're going to do for the first week. Okay? All right, now let's go into the second set, numbers 9 through 16. Okay, set number 2. We're going to begin with the bird flies or the eagle flies from the horse stance. Okay? You're in your rest position for 1 minute. You're going to position the hands to the side of the body. Doesn't matter which side you start with. Palms are out, fingertips are up. Again, do not move the hips, only the torso. You're going to begin. Watch the hands at all times. Okay? Watch the hands. You're going to bend the fingertips down. As you come down in front of the body, you're going to crunch. Do an abdominal crunch. Tighten the body. Then bring it up to the sides. Turn, down, and up. If you notice, my hands are not here. They're slightly back. Turn, down, up. Okay, back from the front. Okay, okay, nice and fast. All right, 72 repetitions. 1 count per side. Squeeze the stomach a little bit in between each. You should be working the stomach. All right, back into the rest position. All right, now the next one, leading the sheep. From here, again, you're in the horse stance. You're going to open the hands up. This is what we call the dragon mouth. Okay, wide as you can go. From here, starting at the side, you're going to twist the body, switch the hands, and then come across. Switch and across. Don't just swing the arms. Okay? You must turn the torso. Okay? Keeping the hands open to the side. Reverse the hands. Come to the other side. All right? Back into your rest position for 1 minute. Now the next one, the snake turns over. Those of you who remember the external sets we did, those of you here, the strength and power development sets. Okay, this was one of them. This time it is done internally without any tension. So from here, hands at the sides, at the fists. Bring the hand up. Palm out. Circle. And bring it back. Up. Out. Circle. And back. Up. Out. Circle. Back. Up. Out. Circle. Back. 72 repetitions, 1 each side. Do not add any force to this. Do not add any tension. This is not, you're not striking out. You're not punching. It's all relaxed. Okay. For those watching the video, let me show a side view. Up, out, circle, back. Up, out, circle, back. Okay? Then, back into your rest position. Now the next one. The next one is just like the eagle flies. This is called elephant swings his trunk. From here, the hands are in tight fists. All right? I'm sorry, relaxed fists. They're closed. Okay, but relax them. Don't add tension. Bend the hands down. Squeeze the stomach. Back up. Back and forth. Crunch position. Okay? Just like the eagle flies or the bird flies. Okay? This time the hands are closed. Keep the hands are at an angle from the body, not to the side. Alright? 72 repetitions, one each side. Then back to your rest position. Alright, the next one. This is the one that is done externally. It has tension done to it. Those of you who are not familiar with external training or tension exercises, do not do any tension, at least for the first couple of weeks. Then slowly or gradually increase the amount of tension that you're going to do for this. Alright? From your rest position, arms come up, front of the body, bend the wrist back, bend the fingers down, tiger claw. Turn the wrists out, turn them in, pull them in towards you. Okay? The palms are down. Then you're thrusting down. Up, cross, back, tiger claw, out, in, pull, and down. And return. This one you're going to do 36 repetitions with tension. And let me go through it a couple of times without any tension. Then I'm going to add tension so you can see what it looks like. Okay? From here. Okay, with tension, everything gets tight. Okay, 36 repetitions. Then go into your rest position. Make sure you're keeping the high horse stance, okay, or the bent knee stance. All right? Okay, a couple more to go. The horse stomps his feet. This one is going to work your legs and your triceps. All right, if you have bad knees, be careful on this. From here, from the high horse stance, you're going to squat down a little bit. Press the hands in front of the body. Stand up. Then squat back down and press behind you. Back and forth. Okay, from the side, same hand position in the front as in the back. Okay, 72 repetitions, one for the front, one for the back. Going into your rest position for 1 minute. Okay. 2 more to go. Dragon wraps around the pole. The body is the pole. The hands are the dragons. From here, just like a punching exercise, back and forth. Don't move the hips, just the torso. I recommend watching the hands as you're doing the exercise. Okay, then back to rest position. Do not add power to the punches. Relaxed, back and forth. These are not to have force or power behind them. Just relax back and forth, working the obliques. Alright, one more for the second set. Rhino looks at the moon. When you're doing this one at home, I'm going to set the camera as where the clock would be. Okay? What you're going to do is you're going to put, for example, your left foot out. You're going to turn the body. For those of you who are familiar with the stances, forward bow, whatever leg is out, that hand is back. In this case, it's the left side. Right hand is up at the forehead. Bend forward. You're going to turn the head, looking over the shoulder. Another view for those watching the tape. From here, I'm going to turn the body, hand up, hand back, look over the shoulder. You're going to do this on both sides. Plant the foot, this hand back, this hand up, and turn, look over the shoulder. Each side is held for 3 minutes. You're going to feel it in the neck. You're going to feel it in the legs. You will also feel it in the forearms as you're holding the hand bent at 90 degrees. Okay, then go into your rest position for 1 minute. That completes set number 2. Going into set number 3, this is the final set from the Iron Vest. It's going to begin. For the most part, this last set contains a lot of exercises for balance and for the back. Alright? We're going to begin with another stationary exercise called the hand. You're going to get into a cat stance. Okay? Sometimes some people call it a false stance, whatever. It's a cat stance in which all the weight is on the back leg. Your front foot is just the toes are the only thing touching. You're going to bend the back leg. Put all the weight on the back leg. If you keep this leg straight, you're not going to feel it. You want to bend this knee and you want to feel all the weight right here. Whatever leg is out forward, that hand comes up in front of the eyes. The other hand below it at the level of the throat. You're going to hold this position for 3 minutes. Make sure that the elbows are above the collarbone. Okay, don't hold them here. Alright, from a side view, again, all the weight is here. Notice I'm bending down. I'm not standing up straight. Bend this leg down. Put all the weight here. Left hand's forward, left hand's on top. Right hand on the bottom. Relax your breathing and hold this position for 3 minutes. Then you're going to come to the other side. Bend down. Again, just the tips of the toes are touching, where the ball of the foot is touching. Raise the hands up. 3 minutes. Then return to your rest position for 1 minute. Okay? Again, if you keep the leg straight like this, you will not get the leg workout. Okay? If you want to develop the legs more, make sure you're bending down into a squat position or a half of a squat position. Alright? The next one is Tiger stretches his back. This is only for conditioning the back, and it is done only from the left side. First I'm going to do it this way here. Left leg stays in this position. The right foot you're going to turn, pointing towards the left foot, or the left toes. You're going to lean to the side. Left hand comes up. What you're doing here is you're going to raise the hand up and you're going to twist as far as you can twist it around. Because as you twist, then you're going to feel it on the lat muscles in your back. Other hand comes back. You're going to turn and twist. Twist and up. If you do not turn the hand and twist it as you're raising it up, you will not feel it in the lats. If you don't feel it back here, you're not doing it right. That's where you should be feeling it. Okay? This is only done to the left side. So from here, again, 1 repetition per side, total 72 counts. Come back into your rest position. Okay? Again, you want to make sure that you're bending the knees. Alright? The next one is another one of the stationary or the static exercises. Old man crawls out of the hole. From here, plant one of your feet. The other leg is going to be taken behind. Notice the knee crosses behind. Don't keep the leg over here. Cross it behind. The leg that's stationary, in this case is my left leg. I'm going to bring that hand back. The right hand is going to come up. Eye level. I'm going to look directly over top of my knuckles. If you fix your gaze about 6 feet out in front of you on a particular spot, you will maintain your balance a lot better. Plant the foot. Okay. Take the leg behind. Sorry. Raise the hand up. Put this hand back. Okay. Directly towards the camera so you can see. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm backwards. Alright. You want to make sure that don't keep this leg over here. Make sure you push it back as a counterbalance. Alright? Plant the foot, take it back. The leg that's back is the hand that's going to come up. This hand backwards. Bend the wrist backwards so that you're feeling it in the form as well. Hold 3 minutes. And then from the other side, when you're doing this exercise properly, you'll feel it stabilizing the lower back muscles. You're going to feel it in the arms, particularly the wrist here. Keep the body nice and relaxed. Hold 3 minutes each side. Now, got that? Good. It's a little hard. It's a little hard to balance. Make sure that your shoes are tied good. Be careful of the surface that you're doing it on. All right? Don't do it on something slippery. Down here we have a mat, which is a vinyl coating, and sometimes it's a little slippery when you're holding this these postures. If you can, if you get a chance, practice it outside in the grass. Practice it without your shoes on. That way you can lock your feet into the grass and you'll hold your balance a lot better. Just be careful with the shoes you have on. They may make you slip a little bit, okay, like we're doing here. Be careful if you're doing it with socks and you're on a hardwood floor or something that's going to slide. Right? Watch your balance. Okay? The next one. Actually, the next two have breathing motions that go with the actions. All right, the first one we're going to do is action of the axe. I'm sorry, no, rowing the boat. Okay, rowing the boat. I have these backwards today. You can put the left leg forward, you can put the right leg forward. It's irrelevant. What I like to do is on a daily basis, I switch the legs back and forth. Okay? So if I put my left leg forward, rowing the boat, it's the same action as when you are doing the motion in a boat with a rowboat. You're going to breathe in. Expand the chest, bring the arms out. Breathe in through the nose. As you lean forward, bring the arms in front of the chin. Breathe out through the mouth. Breathe in. Breathe out. As you're doing this, breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Do not do this exercise quickly because you will hyperventilate. You'll get dizzy. You may pass out. From the side view, breathe in, breathe out. In, out. In, out. Notice the body is leaning forward. Okay? Don't just stand here and do this. Right? Move the body. Breathe in, breathe out. Back to your rest position for 1 minute. Now, action of the axe. This one here is going to require pivoting back and forth, side to side. So again, use a little bit of caution when you're picking out footwear or you're doing it on different surfaces. All right? From here, from the horse stance, what you're going to do is you're going to turn one foot, okay? Whatever leg is going to be out forward, that hand is going to come down to the inside of the thigh. The other hand is going to come up in front of the face, man looking in the mirror. Then you're going to return. Going to the other side. Hand comes down to the inner thigh, Other hand comes up in front of the face. Then back. You're going to go back and forth, 72 repetitions. They're breathing with this. Breathe in through the nose. Breathe out through the mouth. In. Out. In. Out. Okay, remember, do it slowly so you do not hyperventilate. Back into the rest position for 1 minute. Now the next one is eagle hunts for the food. This one here, the camera will not pick it up correctly because of my height and the height of the ceiling. So I'm going to, for the purpose of the video, I'm going to have to kneel down to do this one so you can see it. This one here, let me describe it for you first. You're going to keep your feet together. Everything is together, legs together, knees together. You're going to breathe in. Remember, only breathe through your diaphragm. Do not fill up your upper chest. Okay? Just your diaphragm. Breathe in. As you breathe in, bend the hands down like a crane position. Bring them up overhead. Continue breathing in. When your hands are up here and you've taken a full breath, you're going to relax. You're going to hold this position for 3 minutes. Now here's the secret to it. When you breathe in, you're going to pull the stomach in as tight as you can. Up and in as tight as you can. You're going to hold that position for 3 minutes. If you only practice it for a minute, you probably won't feel it. But if you go for about 2 minutes or up to 3 minutes, you're going to feel how every time you breathe, you're having an increase in the pressure, especially on the spine and the organs. And you're going to feel some traction on the pelvis and on the lower spine. So again, feet together, breathe in, pull the stomach in as tight as you can, pull the stomach in. Breathe in, raise the hands up. Now relax your breathing, but keep the stomach pulled in. Relax your breathing. After 3 minutes, lower your hands. You should feel it in the lower back, maybe the lumbar region, the pelvis. You're going to feel it in the stomach because you're pulling in, massaging the organs when you're breathing. Alright, for the purpose of the video, because I'm so tall it doesn't fit on the video, your hands are going to come up above your head this way. Almost like you're pulling yourself up. Okay? Don't let yourself hang down like this. Alright? Don't relax. Keep everything up and stretch. Okay? You want to stretch the entire upper torso. Keep the wrist bent down. Okay? From the side here. Okay? Keep the wrist bent down. Stretch the body up. Keep the stomach in. I can't overemphasize that point enough to you. If you let the stomach just relax, it's not going to work. You've got to pull the stomach in. Alright? Holding it for 3 minutes. Then return to your rest position for 1 minute. Alright, monkey climbs a tree. This is another one that will work the legs. If you have bad knees, I want you to be careful. From here, you're going to extend the arms out. Okay? Up and out. You're going to squat down. Bring the hands back up. And out again. Squatting down. You do not have to go to a full squat position like I am. You can just come down here. That's fine. Okay? All depends on what your body is able to do. If you have bad knees, there is no benefit in destroying your knees by doing this exercise. All you have to do is modify it. Alright? Extend out, down, and back up again. If all you can do is a half a squat or a quarter squat, that's fine. But you should feel the tension on the thighs. As you're coming out, you want to stretch the back muscles, the lat muscles. Bringing it down, up. Alright? Then return your resting position for 1 minute. Monkey climbs a tree, 36 repetitions. Now, the last set of exercises, number 24, are the seated meditations. Let's change the camera around for those watching the video. Everyone else here, go ahead and have a seat. You can do these meditations in a chair. You can do them seated on the floor. Doesn't matter. You can do them on the couch. Whatever is a comfortable position. Traditionally, you'll sit Indian style or cross-legged on the floor. But whatever is a position of comfort is how the exercises are going to be done. If your body is not comfortable and you're struggling to hold your body up, you're not going to get the benefits of it. These are for breathing. These are for circulating energy. These are not for building the chest. These are for circulating and relaxing. And if your body's tense, you're not going to be able to get the effects. So get in a comfortable position, and we'll begin with the seated meditation. All right, the seated meditations, number 24. Now with these, again, I'm going to do them the way they were taught to me, cross-legged or seated Indian style. You can do these in a chair. Just get comfortable. All right, that is the important thing, is your comfort, to relax. Now you're going to begin with the wrists on the knees or the thighs. Bring the fingertips together, bend the wrists a little bit, crane position. All right. From here, the hand movements go along with the breathing. From here, you're going to bring the hand back to the armpit. When you go back as far as you can, you're going to drop the elbow behind you and extend out and away, back to the corner. Don't go behind you. Go out to the, not out to the side, not behind you. You want to go 45 degrees at the angle. Then bring the hand back. Pull the fingers back. Drop the elbow. Push out. And return. Now the breathing that goes with this, you're going to breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. When you breathe in through the nose. When you breathe out, you can breathe out through the mouth. Okay, just a little bit. From here, nice and easy, slow breathing. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, that's the first meditation. Again, 36 repetitions per side. You want to count this to a total of 72 repetitions. The next one, breathing in, breathing out. You're going to bring the hands in towards you. Breathing in. Breathing out. Push the hands out. Breathe in. Breathe out. In. Out. Okay, 36 repetitions. Remember, diaphragm. The diaphragm is going to be doing the work on the breathing. Do not fill up the chest. Okay, diaphragmatic breathing. The next one, hands up and down. From here, you're going to breathe in. Breathe out. In. Out. In. Out. When you're doing these, specifically these two exercises where you're coming in and out, or you're going up and down, you want to slow the breathing down. I did them quick for the videotape here and just for explanations. But you can go very, very slow. When you're doing these. When you're breathing in, breathe in until you can't breathe in anymore. When you're breathing out, breathe out all the air. Okay? Don't take little half breaths when you're doing these exercises. Full breath in, full breath out, just with the diaphragm. Go slowly. Do not breathe quickly because, again, you're going to hyperventilate if you start going. Nice, slow, relaxed breathing. All right, the last meditation that we do is just relaxing. Just bend the hands down, relax them. You can touch the finger and the thumb together if you want. And you just close your eyes. Keep the tongue on the roof of your mouth. And just relax and breathe naturally for 5 minutes. Those of you who are familiar with how to circulate energy, circulate qi through the body, in through the nose, down to the tantien, and out, go ahead and do that. Not enough time or space on this videotape to go through that kind of a detail. Just do nice relaxed diaphragm breathing, nice and slow, in through the nose, out through the nose, and just relax. Try to clear the mind for up to 5 minutes. Do not set a timer when you're doing this for 5 minutes. Just take a look at the clock, relax your breathing, close your eyes, don't think of anything else, just relax the breathing, focus on your breathing and circulating energy through the body. When you finish, take a look at the clock and figure out, okay, do I need to go a little bit longer? Do I need to shorten it up more? Whatever it may take. When you're doing Iron Vest, or you're doing any kind of training program, especially like this, give yourself enough time and allow the time to go over. You don't want to have to be in a rush because you're trying to sit down and do a meditation and you're thinking, oh, I have to go pick up the kids, I got to go shopping, I got to do this. You can't do that. You can't focus on everything else you have to do. It's not going to work. You need to relax the body and focus your time on this. If you have to wait till the husband, the wife, and the kids go to bed at night and then do the meditations, then do it. If you can get up early in the morning before anybody else does, do it then. But don't do it when you're in time restrictions because you're going to be thinking about everything else that's going on. You need to stay relaxed and calm the body down. You need to find the time to relax. In today's society, nobody relaxes. Everybody needs to find the time to spend a little bit of time by themselves, relaxing, doing meditation. Okay? Last one again is 5 minutes, relaxed meditations. Okay, let's stand up now and let's go into the last exercise, number 25. It is just a circulating energy and increasing the heat in the body. Okay, the last exercise here, number 25. Again, this is not really an exercise per se. I numbered it just to make it a little bit easier to remember that you do it. Regardless of whether you do 8 exercises, 16 exercises, or you do the full set of 24, this exercise needs to be done at the very end. What you're going to do is very simply lightly tap the body. For the most part, you want to go throughout the chest, the abdominal cavity. You can go to the sides of the body. You can pretty much go anywhere you want. If you want to go down to the legs, whatever might be tight, if you want to go to the back or the kidneys, that's fine. But just to increase the blood coming to this area, to continue to warm the body and help the blood and the qi circulate throughout this area. You want to do this for about 2 minutes. Doesn't have to be hard. Just a light tapping, okay, to circulate the blood and the energy for about 2 minutes. Okay, remember, no heavy meals after you do this set. Wait about an hour before you eat something heavy. Immediately after you finish this set, I want you to get something to eat. But it must be something warm. It can be tea, it can be toast, it can be a sandwich, but it's got to be something that is warm. Do not have anything cold. I want to keep the body warm. I want to continue to have the energy circulate through the body, so don't have anything cold. room temperature, warm, or you can have a hot meal, but nothing that is cold and nothing that is very heavy. Alright, I hope that you enjoyed this videotape on Iron Vest Qigong. For those of us that are here, we're going to continue now. We're going to go through the entire set all the way through for the next couple of hours and do the entire thing, work out all the bugs that we have with it. Those of you who have watched the videotape, I want to thank you. And if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me.